Hello everyone, welcome to Driven by Passion. Today we are going to review a 2012 Ford Escape, which is a V6 right here. As you can see, it's one of the most underrated cars. Trust me, I also thought same. I thought it was a Ford. Well, I got it all wrong. I fucking tried this car and I saw what it is. Let's get into it and see what is there. Alright, so let's first talk about this car. Let's look at the shape. People say it looks boxy. I like it so much. I think it rather looks masculine instead of boxy. That's the right word. Look at it. It's very sweet. Has some nice painting, black side mirrors. This is the original rim for it. And you know, as this is an SUV and it does a lot of off-roading, the tires have to be more of the one they call balloon tires, right? So let's look at the number here. This is rim 16 and it is 23570. All right. Michelin tire, that's nice. Look at this here. That's some nice lip over there. Has some nice lighting over here as well. Okay, a little bit crappy here, you know, that's normal. But come here. That's something I like about this. This black plastic right here is so nice, you know. It gives it some kind of accent. Plus, if the running board is even trying to get rusty, you may not see it easily. That's so nice. And look at the ride height. It has a very good ground clearance. This is what we call ground clearance. The distance between the under part of the car and then the ground. That's what we call ground clearance. It has a high ground clearance, which means that when it's doing off-road, it's less likely it's going to be scratching, unlike the other saloon cars that we know. Yeah, so basically this is it. Let's do some more around. Look here. Yeah, nice thing right here. I think we may have to spray this bumper and then it all looks good. Okay, let's see something from the dashboard. So basically this also has the leather seats. It's a V6 as well. We have the dash right here. This is an Android tape. It's quite straightforward car. Look, you have the controls here for AC. We have the audio controls. So simple and straightforward. Let's look at our instrument cluster here. So this is our speedometer. It goes 120 miles per hour, which is equivalent to 200 kilometers per hour. Look at this is what we call the temperature gauge. So this is high and cold. Because it's off, it's not reading here, but yeah. So it's supposed to be somewhere in between the hot and cold. Our fuel gauge here, you know. And this is what we call tachometer. Tachometer is what measures the rounds per minute. When we say rounds per minute, how many times is the engine turning in a minute? And it is multiplied by 1,000. So if, for instance, you press the accelerator and then it moves to 1, it means that the engine is running at 1,000 rounds per minute. 2 will be 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, such and such. And the more the RPM rises, the more the horsepower is delivered by the car because it's running multiple times. I hope the explanation is clear enough. Let's look here. This also has a moonroof. Nice thing right there. Look here. We have our sun visor and our, is it a mirror? And then we have some stuff here. You can keep your cards right here. This is a Ford Escape. It's nice, right? This is the dashboard. It's quite plasticky, but well put together, right? And it's simple, straightforward. Look, some simple controls here. This is for heating your mirrors and then your AC controls, your audio controls right there. So simple and straight. It has a very straight and direct transmission. Yes, that tells me, let me tell you, this car does not use a CVT. This is an automatic transmission right here. So it's very trustworthy. You can trust me on that. Look, we have our steering controls, some nice steering right here, right? It's cool. So I think in our previous video, Debbie commented that we have to show some basic tips about driving. We are not actually going to show tips about driving in this very episode, but then basically you step on your brake, you start your car, you push your gear lever to drive, and then this car is going. This is an automatic car, so only 2 pedals. Now look here, this is not a footrest. This is the footrest down there. This is rather the brake, what we call hand brake, but in this case foot brake or emergency brake. So you push it down there and it's gone. You want to disengage it, you pull this up here and then it's disengaged. Similar to the Mercedes, look at our lighting controls here. Yeah, so this is your high beam, You can push high or low. Parking. This is automatic. Yeah. And we have our info setup right here. And then look at our AC vent. And basically these are the things. And this is also a leather wrapped seat. You know, all the seats are leather wrapped, fully leather, and it feels good and quite soft. It's nice. I like it. So basically we have our black ceiling right here, looking beautiful, matching the black interior. Okay, so this is a Ford Escape. Now this looks much simpler coming from home, like as in original, but this was replaced. And then this is an Android screen, as you can see here. It has this reverse camera, pointing toward the ground, but then it's okay, it works. It's cool. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we want to open the hood and then see what's in there. Oh, okay. Okay, wow, that's heavy. That's a Ford for you. Okay, so this is our engine right here. Oh, actually, I thought it was a V6. This is a 4-cylinder engine. Yeah, this is not a V6 variant. Yeah, you can see it right here. If you want to see a V6, it has 6 coils and plugs. This has 4, as you can see. It's a V6. V means 3 here, 3 here. That's a V6. But this is a 4-plug engine, as we can see. Yeah, it's a little bit dusty here. But we have our, what's it called? Our coolant, our brake fluid, washer fluid. This is the brake fluid. Our battery, and then manifold and stuff like that. Maybe one day we'll do more of technicalities, but for now we just wanted to see this. So let's go take a ride and then see how this beast also feels like. All right. This 4-cylinder is really punchier than I thought, because let's see. Oh, okay. Well, it screams. But it's not crawling anyway. At least it's jogging. Okay. Oh, I think we have a little bit of an issue with our brake here, and we will talk about that subsequently. When you have brake issues, some other means of braking anyway. We'll talk about that. So we'll just drive a little bit just to see how this car also feels out there. Car is good. It's good. It's okay. Woo. You like the Escape?
Yeah.
Let me know in your comments. The 4-cylinder engine that we saw today with the Escape is a 2.5 liter engine, and it cranks out a whopping 171 horses. That's the horsepower, and it has 171 pound-feet of torque. That means that the car can pull right. Well, thank you for staying with us throughout our episode. We are done for the day. This is the 2012 Ford Escape 2.5 liter engine. All right, and we want you to follow us and comment. Tell us things that we skipped, things that you expected us to capture that we didn't capture, so that we can always make it exciting for you. Like it and share. Please help us out. Okay, thank you. See ya.